So this is a new single prize rogue deck that I've made with inspiration from the ForTheWinTCG. This is a Dugong SPIDERGONG toolbox, and I have been messing with it all day, and I will tell you now, it was one of the most funnest decks I've ever used, and I think I found my new engine. Deck works is you want your SPIDERGONgs and Dugongs, right? Your SPIDERGONgs, Team Rockets, for people who don't know, says charging up. Once during your turn, you attach a basic energy card from your discard pile to this Pokemon. And Dugong from Perfect Order says wash out as often as you like during your turn. You may use this ability, move a water energy card from one of your bench Pokemon to your active Pokemon. Oh, to your active Pokemon, your bench Pokemon. Okay. Anyways, it's still pretty good. It's a really fun deck. The thing is it doesn't say basic water energies. It just says energies, or it just says water energies. So we can use stuff like, so with this deck we're using water energies, prism energies, and another ice spec legacy energy. The way this deck works is you want to have at least kind of 2 energy in discard pile. We play Prism Tower Ultra Ball, so if you have Prism Tower, you can discard those 2 and draw a card. Or if you want to search your deck for a card, let's say you need a card from your discard pile, from your deck, you can play Ultra Ball to discard 2 energies, grab a card from your discard pile, and then these go into your discard pile, right over here, right? Then you use SPIDERGONgs to attach there. Then your active Pokemon, which in this case is Iron Thorns, you attach Prism Energy. Use Dugong ability to move the 2 water energies up front, start attacking. Or if it is a Terapagos up front, it takes a while takes roughly 2 turns for him to get set up. You would discard the 2 energies. You'd most likely probably want Prism Energy on there beforehand. Let me see if I can block that. Yeah, nope, trying. But that's Prism Energy right there. You're most likely going to want a Prism Energy on him the turn prior, so that way you can play it 2 charging up, attach Legacy Energy or another Prism Energy, and then Dugong and energy up there, and swing with Crown Opal or Unified Beatdown, depending on whichever one you want. We play 3 SPIDERGONgs, 3 Tarantula, 2 Dugong, and 2 Seal. Also, by the way, it is 2 Seal from Perfect Order, 2 Dugong from Perfect Order, 2 Tarantulas from Death Rivals. I don't know if there's any heroes, but if they are, then they can also be from there. No, it's 3 Tarantulas from Syndicate for Death Rivals, and then 3 SPIDERGONgs from Death Rivals. For our attackers, we play 2 of those Clefairy with the Full Moon Rondo, and also really good against Raging Bolt and Dragon Bolt. It is from Journeys Together. We play a Terapagos because, you know, why not? Let's just use Area 0. That one is from Stellar Crown. We also play Cornerstone Ogerpon to kind of wall our opponent, and if we can, stall until we get set up. And then we also play an Iron Thorns with the initialization. Also, Demolish can go through Crustle, which is something that this deck kind of needs to do. And Iron Thorns can swing for weakness on those other cards. And then for our 2 late game attackers, we play Reshiram, which can also be used against grass decks. Reshiram from White Flare has the Blazing Burst effect or attack for 2 fire and 1 colorless. Does 130 base damage. This attack does 50 more damage for each prize card points taken, so it's kind of like how Charizard was played, but you also have to discard energy of this Pokemon. Usually he's never played in decks because of that discarded energy. Usually Zekron's better because you just do 30 damage to yourself, but in this deck it's actually a lot better because you can discard energy and recover it and keep recycling it. We also play a Blood Moon Ursaluna in case we can't build Reshiram up in time, we have prized it, or we just need Blood Moon for the 240. For our single prize attackers, we play Chiyu for Mega Evolution. I thought of playing the Ground Melter. I have not tested it out yet, but if I can find it, I'm going to highly use it. Because if it's a lure to draw 2 cards, and then Ground Melter does 120 if you discard Stadium. Scorching Earth is just here for Festival Lead, really. It's from Mega Evolution. And then we also play Petulant with the Poison Chain and Toxic Subjugation, Retreat Lock, and Poison. This Petulant basically lets you do 70 damage while retreat locking and poisoning, so really good. For our support, we play a Shaman to deal with Mega Starmie, Grimmsnarl, Tunchel Pump, Water Pond, Slowking. There's a couple more, but Shaman's actually, I think, really underrated right now. And then we play a Meowth to stretch your deck for our supporters, and a Latias EX. We play 4 Lilies, 3 Boss Orders, 2 Hildas, so we can stretch it up for evolutions and any energies. For our items, we play 4 Pokepads, 3 Ultra Balls as a way to discard, 2 Pokegears to find our supporters, 2 Nitroches for recovery, a Buddy Buddy, 1 Switch. For our non-items, we play 1 Air Balloon, 2 Area Zeros, 2 Prism Towers, again for discarding. And then for our energies, we play 6 Water, 4 Prism, and Legacy Energy as the Ice Spec. The Dewgong Spidops engine, or deck, I have been having pretty fun with this deck. It's not the best, I'm still working on it. Again, I spent the whole day working on it. There are a couple cards that are not in here that are main attackers, such as Water Pond. I highly suggest putting it in here, like maybe trading out for Cornerstone. But all in all, this is a really fun deck. If you like moving energies around, if you were a fan of Ho-Oh or Marouge, I think you would like this deck. And this is also a toolbox deck, so if you want to just have a break from the meta, you know, go rogue with a deck and kind of play a toolbox, I say this is the deck for you.